but I don't want it just to be about us.
No.
Yeah. So for me, it was about, well, how can we, do something that benefits the island as well?
Yes.
So obviously we did the fashion show and raised over £500 for the soup kitchen, which is fantastic. So I was thinking again, what can we do this year? And we talked about a calendar and various other opportunities. I'll tell you what I did talk to people about, and they put their foot down to me. It's just, I don't know why, but there you go. The Alternative Paris Fashion Show.
Oh,
did you see that?
I
put it online, where then what happened was, obviously it's all about body image and body shaming and all this, and so this group of young women actually did an alternative Paris fashion show,
right?
And they all turned up in black underwear, to show all their different body sizes.
Yes.
Right, it was fantastic. Unfortunately, there were no older women involved in it. So suddenly I had a brainwave, do you know what I mean? Or something happened, and I thought, we'll do it on the Isle of Wight. Right. So I mentioned it to Jean Bartram, and she's all for it.
Yes.
I mentioned it to one or two of the others, and they went, absolutely no way. Right. So I said, what's wrong with being in the middle of Newport? We'll have a red carpet. We'll do an alternative fashion show. No way. So I said, all right, I'll tell you what. If we did something like the word, red, you can wear anything red underwear type, but wear some sort of like pretend fur coat with it. So you're not showing, everything.
Right.
No way. So I've shelved it. Right, I'm not saying I've got rid of it altogether, but there we go. And so I came up with an alternative, and that's a dance troupe. The Isle Style Dance Troupe.
Right.
Okay. I did put it out generally on my Facebook to open it up for any woman. And so the idea behind this is, do you remember the gorgeous Les Dawson?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I loved Les Dawson. Yes, I adored him. And his roly-polies.
Yes.
Weren't they fantastic?
Yes. They were fun, yes, great fun.
Well, I'm not saying that we're that, because obviously that's not what we're about, but we're going to do an alternative dance troupe. Now, I did come up with a name, and I'm not going to say what the name was, but it was rejected, because obviously I'm common and I'm from the north.
Yeah,
and,
you were showing your roots, love.
I was showing, definitely. You know what they say, you can take the girl out of the Barnsley, but you can never take Barnsley out of the girl. So I came up with Women on Fire.
Right, okay.
Because that's what we're like, aren't we? We're full of energy, and we're lighting up the Isle of Wight, literally. And so Women on Fire are going to be doing a whole series of dancers running from the 1920s right through to the end of the year nearly 2000, 1990. Right. Yeah. Okay, whatever we want to call it. Okay. And I'll give you a little clue. It will finish with the what's the Irish dancing where they?
Oh yes, yeah, river dance.
River dance. So we will finish with river dance. 1920s might be the Tiller Girls. Who knows? I'm not giving too much away. Now, I'm not a choreographer. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So we've got the marvellous Zuleika Robson in our group, who was actually a film actress.
Yes. Yes.
She was in the film Heidi. She was, and many others.
I can remember her vividly in that. So
now she's part of the Isle Style group, and she's going to actually plan and design and teach us how to do the various dances through the era. But the beautiful thing is that if you don't want to dance, you can be part of the set. So, for example, the 1960s, I'll give a little clue, burn your bras, right?
Okay.
So you could be stood there with a banner, right, or whatever, shouting, burn your bras, you see. So you're still part of it, but you're not actually part of the dance.
Yeah.
So there will be a whole scenario around the era, that particular era.
So it's a little vignette of the history.
That's the word, that's the word. And so I'm going to bring it up on Tuesday. I've already started to sell it, and Zuleika is going to talk more about the practicalities of it, because she will teach the women how to do the different sets. So you don't have to come to every rehearsal in that sense.
Brilliant.
So say, for example, you want to do something based on the 1970s. Yeah. You will just come and work with Zeddy on that era. And the idea then is about, it's confidence building again, it's having fun and all the rest of it. And we can actually take it out and take it to charity events.
I see. All right, okay. So we're going to the dance troupe now.
A dance troupe. Women on Fire.
Women on Fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll do the alternative
Yeah.
fashion
Well,
show.
well, funny enough, I was actually thinking that you could go to any beach on the Isle of Wight and see the alternative fashion show any summer's day, really, to be honest.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But, yes, some of the sites I've seen on Ventnor Beach, I have to say. But we won't be talking about that on air. I can
Is that the
assure you.
nudist ones? I've heard that there's some nudist beaches on the island.
There are some nudist beaches. They're round sort of the back of Blackgang and things. There's a couple that are tucked away.
Yeah, so I've
sort
heard.
of past Orchard Bay and things, I believe. So.
But you've got to be in the know to know where it is.
Yes, kind of, and plus you've got to be sort of willing to kind of actually hike to them because they're not that accessible. But,
Yes, I once went on holiday and frightened myself to death. I was on the beach and it was at Maspalomas, is it?
Oh yes.
And suddenly these two young men walked past.
Yes.
And it was like I was laid there and I suddenly opened my eyes and I was presented with this, this image of these boys fishing tackle. And he just stopped and said to me, "Have you got a light?" And I just thought, no. Go away.
yes. I must admit, we came across a couple of beaches on Fuerteventura on one holiday, and Germans with pimply bottoms.
Yes.
It's my abiding memory of that. It's not a good look, really.
No.
But, clothes were invented for a reason.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
anyway, style, absolutely. Yes, hides a multitude of sins. Right, we are running rapidly out of time. It's 13 minutes to 6, and I know you've got to dive off, but I thought this would be appropriate. This is the Bee Gees, and this is You Should Be Dancing.